welcome to the regular session of the Champlain County Legislature for Wednesday, October 9th. I will call the meeting to order at 5:15. And would you all please rise and join us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Mr. Zerlo, would you please get up the roll?
Certainly. Mr. Castine.
Present.
Mr. Bizzaio.
Here.
Mr. Hall is excused this evening. Mr. Henry.
Here.
Mr. Hughes.
Here.
Mr. Fetzer. Here. Mr. Perrier.
Here.
Mr. Randall.
Here.
Mr. Timmons.
Here.
Ms. Waldron.
Here.
We have a quorum.
Thank you very much. All legislators have received a copy of the minutes for the September 25th meeting. If there are no additions, deletions, or corrections, I will accept the motion to accept the minutes. Do I have a motion? Motion by legislator Randall, second by legislator Timmons. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. I'll now recognize all the audience that wish to share their thoughts or concerns here with the legislators. Please raise your hand if you wish to be recognized. State your name and address for the record. And we have one person, right? Go ahead. 2 minutes.
Jennifer Jewett, Champlain, New York. In April 2023, while driving to Dannemora, I noticed a small beagle tied outside, tied away from the owner's house, but close enough to the road that I could see it well. The poor dog was tied to its dilapidated wooden doghouse. The beagle was obviously very cold. It was shaking in the rain. It was about 35 degrees that day, and it upset me. The next day, I saw the same dog, same scenario. No matter the time of day I drove by, the dog was still out there. I called animal control and was told this is entirely legal and nothing can be done. If the dog has shelter, the owner can tie it out 24/7, and it doesn't matter. I had to pass by that dog every day for weeks and get angrier every single time I drove by. The next dog I saw, similar scenario, was in Moores, this time last year. As I drove by day after day, regardless of the time of day, the dog was tied to the same spot. I watched that dog every day as I drove by twice a day on Route 11. Watched the weather turn from 40 degrees to snow, sleet, freezing rain, you name it, and the dog was still tied outside, even in 0-degree weather. Since this has started, I've been made aware of more dogs in similar scenarios in Beekmantown, Shazy, Ellenburg, Moores, Rouse's Point, and Peru. My question for you is, why must good people have to witness animals being treated this way? We get angry, it pisses us off, we address our county legislature with our grievances, and nothing gets done. So we just keep witnessing animal cruelty in our county, and the scumbags who treat their animals this way just keep doing it. Our third draft of the tether law is back at the attorney level and waiting to be reviewed. People keep asking me, isn't this a law already? What's the problem? This is common sense. Don't own a dog if that's the way you're going to treat it. They are exactly right. Don't have a dog if that's all you're going to do is tie it outside. The Champlain County Legislature has approved 2 local laws so far this year. One law involving a youth hunting program and the other involving property taxes. Laws just fly past the legislature. Meanwhile, we've been attending these meetings asking for a tether law since February of 24. This is my 24th legislature meeting asking for a countywide tether law. It really shouldn't be this difficult to create a common sense law like so many others around the country. A law that simply stops people from chaining dogs out 24/7. Thank you.
Thank you. Did I miss anything? All right. Tonight we have a public hearing on local law number 3 of 2024 titled Clinton County Room Occupancy Tax Law. I'd like to ask the clerk of the board to read the notice of that public hearing.
Notice is hereby given. The Board of Legislators will conduct a public hearing regarding local law number 3 of 2024 titled Clinton County Room Occupancy Tax Law, which will be held Wednesday, August 9, 2024 at 5:15 p.m. in the Legislative Chambers, 137 Market Street, Plattsburgh, New York, at which time all persons interested shall be heard.
Thank you very much. I'll entertain a motion to open the public hearing. Motion by legislator Kretzer, second by legislator Bizzaio. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Is there anyone present who wishes to address the board regarding this matter? Anyone would like to address the legislature on the occupancy tax law? Anyone at all? Would anyone like to address the board on the occupancy tax matter? Hearing none, I'll entertain a motion to close the public hearing. I have a motion by legislator, excuse me, Legislator Hughes, second by Legislator Perrier. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Public hearing is closed. Committee reports. I'll now call upon the chairperson of each committee in alphabetical order by committee, starting with Buildings and Grounds. Legislator Preside.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The Buildings and Grounds Committee has not met since the last regular session. The committee was polled on resolutions 805 through 809 on the agenda, awarding bids relating to previously approved American Rescue Plan Act projects. The next Buildings and Grounds Committee meeting is tentatively scheduled for Tuesday, October 15th at 4 p.m. End of report.
Thank you. Children and Family Services, Legislator Perrier.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The Children and Family Services Committee met on Tuesday, October 1st. Commissioner Christine Peters was there to discuss several resolutions, including authorizing contract with Specialized Alternatives for families and youth of South Carolina, and authorizing New York State shelter arrears eviction for the installment program applications and acceptance. Ms. Peters also provided updates on the warming center and the parking lot employee lounge. Resolutions 810 and 814 have been placed on the agenda as a result of the committee's recommendation. The next Children and Family Services Committee meeting is tentatively scheduled for Tuesday, November 12th at 5:15. End of report.
Thank you very much. Economic Development and County Operations, Legislator Walter.
Yes, Mr. Chair, the Economic Development and County Operations Committee met earlier. Shannon Thayer, the Planning Director, was present to discuss the resolution approving appointment to the Clinton County Planning Board. Dave Randall, the Director of Information Technology, was also in attendance to discuss the resolution authorizing contract with the City of Plattsburgh. Molly Ryan, the Economic Development Director, was present to discuss 2 change order resolutions with Ace Electric. Ms. Ryan also provided updates on the Clinton Business Innovation Gateway, Beta Technologies Incorporated, and the Clinton County Industrial Development Agency. Resolutions 815 through 818 have been placed on the agenda as a result of the committee's recommendation. The next Economic Development and County Operations Committee meeting is tentatively scheduled for Wednesday, November 13th at 4 p.m. End of report.
Thank you very much. Finance, Legislator Timmons.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, the Finance Committee met on Wednesday, October 2nd. Kimberly Davis, the County Treasurer, was present to discuss several resolutions, including authorizing contract with Glens Falls National Bank and Trust Company, and authorizing the County Treasurer to charge for foreclosure and advertisement. Ms. Davis also discussed the new NREM foreclosure law, 2023 fiscal stress reports, and sales tax. Resolutions 819 through 826 have been placed on the agenda as a result of the committee's recommendation. The next Finance Committee meeting is tentatively scheduled for Wednesday, November 6th at 5:15 p.m. and report.
Thank you. Health Committee, Legislator Hughes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The Health Committee met on Wednesday, October 2nd. Rochelle Gregory, the Director of Community Services, was present to discuss resolutions authorizing contracts with NFI Vermont and authorizing memorandum of understanding amendment with the Joint Council of Economic Opportunity, JCEO, Inc. Jeff Sisson, the Director of Public Health, was also in attendance to discuss the resolutions approving appointment to the Clinton County Board of Health and authorizing lock and unloading, increasing firearm safety awareness grant acceptance. Mr. Sisson also discussed the Director's report, the Health Department report. Resolutions 827 through 832 have been placed on the agenda as a result of the committee's recommendation. The next Health Committee meeting is tentatively scheduled for Wednesday, November 6th at 4 p.m. End of report.
Thank you. Human Services Committee, Legislator Randall.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Human Services Committee met on Tuesday, October 1st. Darlene Collins, the Director of the Office of the Aging, was present for the resolution authorizing various contract amendments for the year 2024. Kevin LaBeouf, the Director of Veteran Service Agency, was also in attendance to discuss Resolution 833 has been placed on the agenda as a result of the committee's recommendation. The next Human Services Committee meeting is tentatively scheduled for Tuesday, November 12th at 4:15 p.m. End of report.
Thank you. Personnel, the Personnel Committee met on Monday, October 7th. The resolution will be placed on tonight's agenda for regular session, and the next Personnel Committee meeting is tentatively scheduled for Monday, November 4th at 5 p.m. Plattsburgh International Airport, do you have that report?
On behalf of Chairperson Hall, the Plattsburgh International Airport Committee has not met since last regular session. However, Resolution 834 is on the agenda this evening upon the recommendation of the committee, which was passed on PIAC meeting Wednesday, September 25th. And the next Plattsburgh International Airport Committee meeting is tentatively scheduled for October 23rd at 4 p.m. End of report.
Thank you, Mr. Zerlo. Public Safety, Legislator Capstein.
Yes, sir, Mr. Chairman, the Public Safety Committee met on Monday, October 7th. A Sheriff's Department representative was in attendance to discuss several resolutions, including awarding bids for jail physician and authorizing contracts in various school districts. Jamie Martineau, the Public Defender, was in attendance to discuss the resolutions authorizing contract with E.T. Harrison Son Incorporated and authorizing contract with Thomson Reuters. Jamie Rock, the Administrative Assistant of the Child Advocacy Center, was also present to discuss the resolutions authorizing donation of CBPH grant application and acceptance, and authorizing contract with George Huddig. Eric Day, the Director of Emergency Services, was in attendance to discuss the resolution authorizing out-of-state travel. David Marcoux, the Probation Director, discussed the resolutions authorizing various contracts for the year 2025 and authorizing contract with Post-Residential Placement Program. Chad Deans, the Coroner, was present to discuss a cost of a decedent cooler for deceased people. The proposed dog tethering law was discussed briefly, and Legislator Hughes is continuing his efforts to prepare a properly proposed law for future discussion. Resolutions 835 through 852 have been placed on the agenda as a result of the committee's recommendations. The next Public Safety Committee meeting is tentatively scheduled for Monday, November 4th at 4 p.m. End of report.
I'd like to hear that one section.
Last time.
Do we put live people in the cooler too, or?
What do you want?
Just the decade part.
Executive?
No, I'm good.
Decedent.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Tell me how to pronounce it properly.
I'm out. Every time you were somewhere.
Transportation, Legislator Kretzer.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The Transportation Committee has not met since the last regular session. The committee was polled on resolutions 853 on the agenda. The next Transportation Committee meeting is tentatively scheduled for Tuesday, October 15th at 5:15 p.m. And that's the report.
Thank you. Liaison reports, Board of Health, Legislator Hughes.
No report.
All right. Chamber of Commerce, Legislator Kretzer.
No report.
Let's get easy. Clinton Community College.
No report.
Oh, there we go. Community Services Board.
I've got 18 sheets here, no report.
Okay. Cooperative Extension, Legislator Timmons.
Yes, it's already been 3 years since Linda came on board. We had to do an accreditation for her. She did very well, and we reappointed her as director for another, I believe, 4 years.
Discipline review, Tim, nothing there, right?
She's gonna put up with you for 4 more years.
I guess.
Intercounty, Legislator Randall.
Sure. County Legislative Committee of the Adirondacks will next be held on October 24, 2024, hosted by Essex County at Fort Ticonderoga, 124 Ticonderoga. Morning refreshments at 10 o'clock in the morning, 10:30 will be a short meeting. 11 a.m. Presentation, narrated tour, Vice President of Public History, Stuart Willie, and 12 o'clock will be lunch, and also start the regular meeting, and it'll be a working meeting through there, where we'll be discussing NICEC updates, communication resolution, over. Anyway.
All righty. LCLG Regional Planning Board, Legislator Hughes Kretzer.
I do have a report. The LCLG Regional Planning Board met yesterday at 1 o'clock with locations in Washington, Hamilton, and Clinton County. There were discussions about the county allocation 5-year plan. There was a committee established to do some bylaws updates. There was a discussion about revolving loan fund management plan and risk analysis, and a number of applications that they're applying for on municipalities' behalf were discussed, including town drinking water remediation, Loon Lake Dam repair, Washington County Sewer District 2 Phase 1 of their storm sewer separation. That is a tiny storm sewer separation. And then
Aqueous film forming foam.
not as bad as that. But and then there was a lot of talk about active grant management everywhere from Washington County, Warren County, Essex County, and they're constantly looking for new and ongoing projects. I think maybe one Clinton County project was identified, but they are hoping that they can help us with more.
Thank you. Soil and water.
No report.
Library, no. Workforce Development Board. Let's
No
go
report.
Okay. Staff member reports. Ms. Kelleher?
I would like to request a executive session to provide updates on 3 matters of litigation.
Okay, thank you. And Mr. Zerlo?
I'm a little nervous because I only know about 2 of those.
One's been around forever,
Okay.
just some depositions.
Very briefly, I just want to let everybody know that I continue to meet with department heads on the 2025 budget submissions. So, as you know, we did transition to a new software program, and I think that everybody will love it next year. But we are making progress. And the office's new accountant, Ms. Dubuque, is taking things full steam ahead. So we are making progress. A couple of announcements for the legislature. I believe you know about these, but I'm reminding you of 2 invitations that are out there. The first of which is the community college invited you to a dedication for the board chair, Mr. Favreau, who's stepping down. They're having a reception October 15th from 6 to 7:30. And they have asked me to let them know if you folks plan on attending. I think they're just trying to get numbers. So if that's something you want to attend, please let us know or let them know. The second one is an invitation I believe you received from the CVES, and they are celebrating 75 years of their existence, and that is on October 17th. There's a walkthrough from 11 to 3 with a 1:30 press conference, and then there is a reception in the evening, which, everything in the afternoon is free. In the evening is $20. Obviously, you'd be representing Clinton County at that function, so if that's something you'd be interested in, let Kim or I know on that as well. So 2 things, CVES 75 anniversary on October 17th, and the celebration of Board Chair Favreau, October 15th from 6 to 7:30. Please let me know. Thank you.
Thank you. Anything further along those lines? Okay, resolutions. Before voting on resolutions, I want to note the majority of the resolutions have been thoroughly discussed by the appropriate committees, and the legislature is taking action tonight based in large part on the recommendation of those committees. Mr. Please read the titles of the resolutions to be acted upon.
Certainly.
Resolution number 804, adopting local law number 3 of 2024, titled Clinton County Room Occupancy Tax Law. Legislature.
Motion, Legislator Timmons, second. Legislator Waldron. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution 805, awarding bid for old courthouse window replacement project, buildings and grounds.
Motion, legislator Bazzaio. Second, legislator Randall. Discussion.
Just general, Mr. Chairman, on this and subsequent resolutions. Kim and I and Becky Murphy are going to sit down. We are trying to fully understand what we may have remaining from ARPA. This is a big piece of it, these bids coming back. So we will try to get you some more up-to-date information and see where we are, so you can make some informed decisions. As you know, this money needs to be under contract by the end of this year, so we are getting close.
Thank you. Any further discussion? Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Waldron?
Yes.
Resolution 806, awarding bid for emergency services boiler replacement project, buildings and grounds.
Motion, legislator Bazzaio. Second, legislator Henry. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Waldron?
Yes.
Resolution 807, awarding bid for mental health exterior paint project, buildings and grounds.
Motion, legislator Bazzaio. Second, legislator Timmons. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Waldron?
Yes.
Resolution 808, awarding bid for surrogate building exterior renovation project, buildings and grounds.
Motion, legislator Bazzaio. Second, legislator Henry. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Waldron?
Yes.
Resolution 809, authorizing contract with KAS Incorporated, buildings and grounds.
Motion, legislator Bazzaio. Second, legislator Randall. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Waldron?
Yes.
Resolution 810, authorizing contract with Specialized Alternatives for Families and Youth of South Carolina, social services.
Motion, legislator Perrier. Second, legislator Bazzaio. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Waldron?
Yes.
Resolution 811, amending resolution number 635 dated October 14, 2024, titled authorizing contract with Youth Advocate Program Incorporated, social services.
Motion, legislator Perrier. Second, legislator Tretzer. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Waldron?
Yes.
Resolution 812, authorizing contract with Behavioral Health Services North, social services.
Motion, legislator Perrier. Second, legislator Randall. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Waldron?
Yes.
Resolution number 813, amending resolution number 714 dated September 11, 2024, titled authorizing supervision and treatment services for juveniles, plan, funds, grant, application, and acceptance, social services.
Motion, legislator Perrier. Second, legislator Bazzaio. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Waldron?
Yes.
Resolution number 814, authorizing New York State Shelter arrears eviction forestallment program application and acceptance, social services.
Motion, legislator Perrier. Second, legislator Tretzer. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Waldron?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution number 815, approving appointment to the Clinton County Planning Board, planning.
5-4, Mr. Perrier. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 816, authorizing contract with the City of Plattsburgh, information technology.
Motion, legislator Waldron. Second, legislator Castano. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Waldron?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution number 817, authorizing change order number 1 with ACE Electric, economic development.
Motion, legislator Waldron. Second, legislator Kretzer. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Waldron?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution number 818, authorizing change order number 2 and final with ACE Electric, economic development.
Motion, legislator Waldron. Second, legislator Perrier. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Waldron?
Yes.
Resolution 819, authorizing contract with Glens Falls National Bank and Trust Company, Treasurer's Office.
Motion, legislator Timmons. Second, legislator Bazzaio. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Waldron?
Yes.
Resolution 820, amending resolution number 153 dated February 26, 1992, titled Authorizing the County Treasurer to charge for delinquent tax advertisement, Treasurer's Office.
Motion, legislator Timmons. Second, legislator Castine. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried. Resolution number 821, authorizing the county treasurer to charge for foreclosure advertisement, Treasurer's Office.
Motion, legislator Timmons. Second, legislator Hughes. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Resolution number 822, authorizing contract with Formats, Treasurer's Office.
Motion, legislator Timmons. Second, legislator Waldron. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Resolution number 823, authorizing contract with Alltech Integrations Corporation, Treasurer's Office.
Motion, legislator Timmons. Second, legislator Kretzer. Discussion.
Again, as we discussed at Finance, this may not be executed. It may be in a larger contract with the Buildings and Grounds Department, but we pass this just in case.
Any further discussion? Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walden?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution number 824, authorizing the purchasing agent to solicit requests for proposals for New York State tax collection software, Treasurer's Office.
Motion, legislator Timmons. Second, legislator Waldron. Discussion. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 825, authorizing contract amendment with Northway Solar LLC, Legislature.
Motion, legislator Timmons. Second, legislator Randall. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walden?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 826, authorizing the county treasurer to transfer appropriation from the contingency budget, Legislature.
Motion, legislator Timmons. Second, legislator Waldron. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walden?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution number 827, authorizing contract with NFI Vermont Mental Health and Addiction.
Motion, legislator Hughes. Second, legislator Bazaya. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walden?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution number 828, authorizing memorandum of understanding, amendment with the Joint Council for Economic Opportunity, Mental Health and Addiction.
Motion, legislator Hughes. Second, legislator Castine. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walden?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution number 829, amending resolution number 911 dated December 13, 2023, titled Authorizing Payment of Membership Dues for the year 2024, Health Department.
Motion, legislator Hughes. Second, legislator Waldron. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walden?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution number 830, authorizing lock and unloading, increasing firearm safety awareness grant acceptance, Health Department.
Motion, legislator Hughes. Second, legislator Bazaya. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walden?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution number 831, approving appointment to the Clinton County Board of Health, Health Department.
Mr. Hughes, 5-4.
Please.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 832, authorizing contract with West Shore Engineers, Health Department.
Motion, legislator Hughes. Second, legislator Castine. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walden?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution number 833, authorizing various contract amendments for the year 2024 Office for the Aging.
Motion, legislator Randall. Second, legislator Perrier. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walden?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 834, authorizing the purchasing agent to reject bids for the airport baggage conveyor belt system repairs and solicit requests for proposals for an airport baggage conveyor belt systems maintenance and repair contract, Plattsburgh International.
Motion, legislator Waldron. Second, legislator Timmons. Discussion. Is this because?
This because the bids continue to come back over 2 times what the original budget was. That original budget came from one of these one of these companies, so
Going back out.
we're going back out, but we're going back out for a contract so we can expend the exact amount of money that you folks approved under, come from ARPA funds. So we're limiting the scope to ensure that we properly spend the ARPA funds on time.
Any other questions, discussion, clarifications? Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried. Resolution 835, awarding bid for jail physician, Sheriff's Department.
Motion, legislator Castine. Second, legislator Hughes. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 836, awarding bids for inmate clothing, janitorial supplies, and personal care items for the year 2025, Sheriff's Department.
Motion, legislator Castine. Second, legislator Perrier. Discussion. All in favor? Opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 837, authorizing payment of membership dues to Sheriff's Department.
Motion, legislator Castine. Second, legislator Perrier. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter? Resolution number 838, authorizing contracts with various school districts, Sheriff's Department.
Motion, legislator Castine. Second, legislator Hughes. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 839, authorizing payment of membership dues to public defender.
Motion, legislator Castine. Second, legislator Hughes. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution number 840, authorizing contract with E.T. Harrison Son, public defender.
Motion, legislator Castine. Second, legislator Perrier. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution number 841, authorizing contract with New York State Defenders Association, Public Defender's Office.
Motion, legislator Castine. Second, legislator Hughes. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 842, authorizing contract with Thomson Reuters, Public Defender's Office.
Motion, legislator Castine. Second, legislator Perrier. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution number 843, authorizing contract with Justice Text Incorporated, Public Defender's Office.
Motion, legislator Castine. Second, legislator Hughes. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution number 844, authorizing various contracts for the year 2025 probation department.
Motion, legislator Castine. Second, legislator Perrier. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution number 845, authorizing contract with post-residential placement program, probation department.
Motion, legislator Castine. Second, legislator Hughes. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution number 846, authorizing out-of-state travel, emergency services.
Motion, legislator Castine. Second, legislator Hughes. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution number 847, authorizing foundation of CDPH grant application and acceptance, District Attorney's Office Child Advocacy Center.
Motion, legislator Castine. Second, legislator Perrier. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution number 848, authorizing contract with George Huddick, District Attorney's Office Child Advocacy Center.
Motion, legislator Castine. Second, legislator Hughes. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution number 849, authorizing contract with the Franklin County Department of Social Services, District Attorney's Office Child Advocacy Center.
Motion, legislator Castine. Second, legislator Perrier. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution number 850, authorizing contract with Samaritan Hospital, an affiliate of St. Peter's Health Partners, District Attorney's Office Child Advocacy Center.
Motion, legislator Castine. Second, legislator Hughes. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution number 851, authorizing contract with the St. Regis Mohawk Tribe, District Attorney's Office, Child Advocacy Center.
Motion, legislator Perrier, second. Motion, legislator Castine. Second, legislator Perrier. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walsh?
Yes.
Carried. Resolution number 852, authorizing the county treasurer to increase appropriation for the district attorney's federal justice seizure reserve account, district attorney's office.
Motion, legislator Timmons. Second, legislator Castine. Discussion. Roll call.
I got a quick, just something real quick. City council, I am a huge advocate for training, but the city council voted this training down. So then they came back, somehow they went through the district attorney, and now they're trying to get us to authorize the funds. And I don't know where that puts us, just so that everybody's aware.
So the only thing I can, and I, as I indicated to you,
Right.
this approves the money from that seizure account.
And
This in my opinion, no way dictates to the city of Plattsburgh what, through their procedures, what they can and cannot do.
their resolution was giving permission for that. So it wasn't like they didn't, because I read the resolution, I just want to make sure everybody here knows what it is.
Yeah.
Again, I'm a huge advocate for this
That's
training,
true.
so.
I'll
But
say
the-
it's
right,
I
right,
can't believe they did that.
right, and I mean, this is gonna probably create a few rifts, and I just wanted to put that, just so everybody knows.
But this did come forward from the district attorney through committee, correct?
Yes. Yeah, I just, for transparency, so everybody knows, if somebody gets asked.
I mean, it's still up to the city PD whether they let them go or not.
Exactly.
They're just appropriating the funds so that they
Right,
can go.
and the council's
Which is
already
kinda
voted
crazy,
to travel down.
Because that was in their budget anyway for the year. It's a whole other topic.
Right. Yeah, they're, yeah.
Any further discussion, questions? All in favor? Oh, I'm sorry, roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Waldron?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution number 853, amending resolution number 702 dated August 14, 2024, titled Establishing Rates for Snow and Ice Removal Services on County Roads during the 2024, 2025, 2026, and 2026, 2027 snow and ice seasons highway.
Motion, legislator Timmons, second, legislator Cresser. Discussion.
That would be, okay, with the 2.5.
This adds the additional 0.5% in the first year, correct?
So it's 2.5, 2.5, and 3, is that correct?
Correct.
Any further discussion, questions, comments, commentary? Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Waldron?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 854, authorizing the county treasurer to establish appropriation and corresponding revenue for the alternate essential air service grant, Plattsburgh International.
Motion, legislator Timmons, second, legislator Waldron. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Waldron?
Yes.
Carried.
Well, that's a big number when you see it on paper like that.
Yeah.
Resolution 855, authorizing the county treasurer to establish appropriation and corresponding revenue for the Victims of Crime Act and Victim and Witnesses Assistance Grant, District Attorney's Office, Child Advocacy Center.
Motion, legislator Timmons, second, legislator Castine. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
And Ms. Waldron?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 856, authorizing the county treasurer to establish appropriation and corresponding revenue for the New York State Office of Children and Family Services Grant, District Attorney's Office, Child Advocacy Center.
Motion, legislator Timmons, second, legislator Castine. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Waldron?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 857, authorizing the county treasurer to establish appropriation and corresponding revenue for the Child Advocacy Center Mobile Grant, District Attorney's Office.
Motion, legislator Timmons, second, legislator Castine. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Waldron?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 858, authorizing the county treasurer to establish appropriation and corresponding revenue for the Child Advocacy Center Grant, District Attorney's Office.
Motion, legislator Timmons, second, legislator Castine. Discussion? Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walden?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 859, authorizing the county treasurer to establish appropriation and corresponding revenue for the Child Advocacy Center grant, district attorney's office.
Motion, legislator Timmons, second, legislator Castine. Discussion? Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walden?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 860, authorizing the county treasurer to increase appropriation and corresponding revenue for the Adolescent Tobacco Use Prevention Act grant, health department.
Motion, legislator Timmons, second, legislator Hughes. Discussion? Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walden?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 861, authorizing the county treasurer to increase appropriation and corresponding revenue in various mental health budgets, mental health and addiction.
Motion, legislator Timmons, second, legislator Hughes. Discussion? Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walden?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution number 862, authorizing the county treasurer to increase appropriation and corresponding revenue for the Clinton County Public Transit Program Planning Department.
Motion, legislator Timmons, second, legislator Kretzer. Discussion? Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walden?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution number 863, authorizing the county treasurer to increase appropriation and corresponding revenue for the Adult Protective Services to respond to COVID-19 grant, social services.
Motion, legislator Timmons, second, legislator Perrier. Discussion? Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walden?
Yes.
Carried.
And resolution number 864, authorizing the county treasurer to adjust appropriation and corresponding revenue for various youth bureau programs, youth bureau.
Motion, legislator Timmons, second, legislator Perrier. Discussion? Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walden?
Yes.
If there's nothing further to come before the legislature, I'd like to entertain a motion to enter into executive session.
Chairman, I've got one more issue I forgot to mention in my remarks. Jackie, I don't know if you've seen this, but we were made aware, I was made aware yesterday, 2 days ago? Yesterday, I believe, October 8th. New York State Supreme Court judge in Syracuse on Tuesday ruled that the new law that would move many local elections to align with state and federal elections in an even number of years violates the state constitution. It doesn't affect us this year because of your terms. No one's running for office this year, but and I'm sure that there will be appeals in this case. But at this point, Jackie wrote you guys all an eloquent memo, I think, last week on this matter. But so suffice to say, things are still being discussed. I imagine the state of New York will appeal this decision to the appellate division, but at this point, it is ruled that is unconstitutional.
Thank you, that's good news. Yes, Jackie did do a good job on this, and wrote an eloquent letter, as Michael said. But in addition, and you may know this, our association, New York State Association of Counties, was front and center on this issue. And it's been
Opposing it.
advocating like crazy on this. And their position so far has been proven correct. Some constitutionalists say argue, among other things. And hopefully the governor will see that and won't appeal it. That would be good.
Sir?
Yes, sir.
If we break, with Josh's permission, we all got a letter from Rob and I regarding the Route 87 highways condition. So with Josh's permission, Kim's gonna work on the Carl Weiss to draft a letter, the transportation committee would approve that hopefully the next Tuesday. And then we would look for them to send that letter out without waiting for our next meeting because we're close to the end of our paving season and the bad weather coming, so.
That makes sense. The letter is everybody to sense the legislature. Everybody okay with that? Yeah. Okay, good. That works. Thank you, Bill. And thank you, Josh. Anything further? Motion to enter an executive session. Motion by legislator Hughes, second by legislator Kretzer. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried?
Just heard Mr. Hall say, motion to adjourn.
Okay, we
don't know what.
We are back in regular session.
We can't leave, my balls out.
Right. May I have a motion to adjourn? Motion by legislator Perrier, second by legislator Rozio. Any discussion? You sure? I'm not gonna ask again. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. We're adjourned.